You know what? I was too distracted with the music. I didn't even listen to the briefing on that one. I think I know what I gotta do though. Pretty sure I gotta go steal sheep. Whee! Oop. Too much wheat. Ah! Woo! Zoom! I gotta avoid the ram. The ram's gonna cause me problems. Good. It's a good thing I got that because I needed the health anyway. I can just kill this sheep before the ram gets back over here. I'll be in good shape. There we go. I am now a sheep. And the ram doesn't hurt me. Yeah, so there's actually a natural food chain that they established in this game. So like the sheep, the sheep are the enemies of the dogs, so the dogs will chase the sheep, and you'll see that here in just a minute. There's a missile dog that's probably going to come after me. Actually, let me do that just in case I have to go. Oh, and whenever it goes into cutscene mode, it actually goes like it squishes it into widescreen, which I don't get why it does that, but so I'm just going to follow the dog around the barn to activate the hay bale thingamajig. And hopefully the dog will just come straight through and get squished. Where the dog went. Pretty sure it comes through from that side. Oh, nope, it's right there. Alright, and it went away. This is where the camera sucks, because I can't tell where the dog is. And the dog tries to shoot me through the wall. I need him to come in here, but he's not coming in here because he can kind of sense me, so he's just trying to fire through the wall at me. Camera fights you pretty hard sometimes. Alright, doggy. Come on, get squished. Come on, go back to your patrol. Oh, that is a sheep. Kashi. That is definitely a sheep. And that is a dog. That is a missile dog right there that you see in front of you. It is trying to fire at said sheep. I'm just trying to lure him into the where that hay bale is so that he gets smushed. Come on. Ah! That beeping you hear is me trying to adjust the camera and it not doing it. But yes, it's a sheep. See, it even goes by. Alright, you stupid dog. Maybe if I just go over here and leave you alone, you'll patrol right into that hay bale. Ah, leave me alone. Oh, this game is an interesting, weird game. I think it's got the darkest sense of humor of any N64 game I've played. Like, period. Yeah, there actually are a lot of cute animals in this game. If the dog wasn't trying to kill me, he'd be pretty cute too, actually. Alright, I'm gonna give the dog one more chance to go through there. Notice how when the dog gets too far away, I guess the N64 can't hold on to it so it just becomes a blob. Boop! It's a blob. Alright, so his timing is completely off. I'm gonna have to go move this along. And these first couple levels are just a little bit boring. It actually gets much more interesting later on. The goal actually isn't to kill anybody. The goal is, see, I've got mission objectives. So, raise the bridge sections, which I already did one of, grow some carrots, and switch off the electric fence. Those mission objectives are really just kind of telling you what you've got to do to get to the end. And it's a puzzle game, so they're basically glorified hints that it's giving you, telling you what to do. All right, come on, puppy. Get swished. Dangnabbit. It's really easy to die at this part because you get stuck and you can't see where the dog is. But then I get to take control of that dog when I'm done. So. Yeah, so you're supposed to accomplish the missions and not die, which I guess sounds pretty simplistic when you put it that way, but it gets tough. There we go. Dog is getting smushed. Come here, missile dog, you're all mine. See, so now it's gonna tell me what I can do with the dog. Yeah, it is great. There's not many people that know about this game, but it's actually I think it was probably released relatively late in the N64's life. I need to look up the history of it, but there's not many people that know about it, and I think it's really one of the more clever games that came out on the N64. So now, see, I'm the dog, and I can shoot missiles. So just blew open that crate, and now I got health back. Yeah, in the opening cutscene of the game, a dog like this guy and then a sheep are actually having a romantic moment, and then the spaceship that the hero, the robot who's kind of got blown apart, and he's the guy that's taking over the robot animals. Anyways, their spaceship crashes into the dog who just had the sheep say "I love you" to him for the first time. And then the dog dies. Or at least you have to assume that he dies because he gets plastered by a ship. So. Good comedic timing. For sure. Okay, now, even though they gave me a missile dog, I've got to go back to the sheep so that I can actually get up those carrots. Because, like, the missile dog is great because he can go fast and he can shoot missiles. But he can't jump, so now I've got to actually get on top of the carrots to jump up with the sheep. Yeah, it's really sad. There's a lot of dark humor in this game. Like you'll see in a couple levels, I'm gonna need to get a key card for a dead scientist. Basically, the premise of the game is that this space station, which was filled with robotic animals, was lost in space for 1,000 years, and it's suddenly reappeared. So I'm the Joker that was sent to check it out. But all of the people on it are dead, and it's just the animals are running the show. So, but I'll run into one of the dead scientists here in a bit. Which, given where he is, the way he must have died is pretty. Not necessarily sad, because you don't really feel bad for them, but not fun. Okay, one more. Ugh, stupid carrots. Okay, so like, see, the foxes hate the sheep, so if I go over there, that fox is going to start attacking me. The dogs also hate the foxes, though, and the dogs will kill the foxes, and the foxes will run from the dogs. So there's this natural ecosystem thing going on that, you have to get the animals in the right order, and sometimes you can actually lead them into the same area with each other, and they'll fight each other. Hey, Zara, how's it going, man? Yes, I did I did decide to stream, and I had hoped that I was going to be able to all along, but I had some family stuff come up. I had to take care of some stuff for my parents, so I didn't know if I was going to be back in time. So I'm doing this. I'm doing this until 9 if I last that long, and then I'm going to do it 6 to 9 again tomorrow night. Yeah, the game does get complicated. See, okay, so there's the foxes, right? The foxes are just kind of jerks. They attack pretty much everyone. And I'll get to a level here in a bit where I've got to kind of lure everybody into the right place so that they can attack each other. But see, so now I'm just going to kill this fox. You run around all day as a sheep. Well, the sheep are kind of the mascots of the game, so you end up being a sheep a lot. I think it helps, too, because... Oh, crap. Sheep are fairly helpless, and it makes it a good challenge for you. Alright, so I gotta stop reading chat and actually pay attention to what I'm doing. But to answer Czar's question, this is not... did I kill it? Sweet, I killed it. This is not my first time playing this game. I played it for... And so now it's telling me what the fox does. But I played it for, I don't know, probably an hour last night just to get these first couple levels out of the way and test it since it was used. But I did play this game when I was back in, like, I don't know, middle school or something. I don't really remember much of it, to be honest with you, and I only got, like, halfway through. So the second half of the game will definitely be a blind play. And it should be fun to watch because it's a puzzle game, so I'll have to figure this stuff out in real time. Go. And like even if you're the rocket dog, which is definitely the superior oh, you're playing Citadel, so you're watching and you can't hear too well. That's cool. I think the premise is pretty self-explanatory. Alright, and I think... Did I not activate the teleporter? Okay, I did. So there you go. That's kind of how the levels work. The goal is really just to get to the teleporter at the end.